Hello friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis again. Today we're taking a look at Mega Construx Masters of the Universe. This is the Wind Raider attack consisting of 198 pieces, including 2 micro action figures. Let's go ahead and crack it open, build it up, and see what we think. Taking a look at the back of the box, we get an idea of what's inside. We have the Wind Raider itself, which looks like a pretty interesting build, plus 2 micro action figures, He-Man and Skeletor. Cool thing here is that He-Man actually includes his battle axe. We also see a cross promotion down here of the multi-figure pack that was released with 5 of the figures, including Faker, Beastman, He-Man, Skeletor, and Teela. Alright, here we have it. This is the Mega Construx Masters of the Universe Wind Raider attack. As you can see, we have Skeletor, He-Man, and the Wind Raider itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at each component one by one. Alright, here we have our hero He-Man. He is really well done, and this time he comes with the battle axe. When he was released as a standalone figure, he came with his power sword. If we remove that, we can get a little bit closer look at the figure. This bracelet here, the gauntlet there with the spikes on it, is removable, as is the armor. Pretty nice head sculpt, really muscular build, nice boots. All around they've done a really nice job recreating the action figure of the 1980s. Nicely done. Of course, every hero needs an enemy, and this is Skeletor. He is sufficiently creepy with his kind of, looks like glow-in-the-dark, although it's not, skull covered with that purple hood, purple armor, blue skin, purple boots. He's got, looks like webbed feet, kind of interesting. Cool armor and the purple power sword. Really well done, really creepy looking, and a perfect enemy for our hero He-Man. This is the Wind Raider. As a Mega Construx set, any of these elements that you see that are decorated, those are prints. There are no stickers on Mega Construx, which is very nice. I remember my brother having this as a kid. I was a little too old for He-Man, or at least I thought I was at the time, but my brother was into it, and I remember him having this vehicle. And this is a pretty good representation. It's probably roughly half the scale, maybe a third of the scale of the actual toy, but they've done a really good job with this. The wings articulate a little bit, they can move up and down, and then the tail, same thing, you can turn from side to side. We have a cockpit there with just enough room for one figure and kind of simulated controls up there. The engines are nicely done with these flame elements coming out the back. It's kind of a cool use of those pieces. They've done a nice job with the rounding on this. They've used a lot of curved pieces to come up with the kind of turbine engines there. The anchor thing is kind of an interesting accessory. I didn't understand it back in 1980 something. I don't understand it now, but I don't know if this is supposed to be a weapon or an actual anchor. But you can turn this knob, which will let the rope out, and then you can wind it back up, and then it just pops in place on that clip. And then presumably this is some sort of weapon, this arrow thing. But anyway, it's kind of cool. It's a nice alternative to the Halo and Call of Duty stuff. It's a nice build, and it's a great throwback for anyone from the 80s. So this set retails for $20 here in the US. I picked it up on Amazon for $14.99, including free shipping, so not a bad deal. You might check there. Incidentally, last I checked, they also had the collection of figures for $28.89. That was through a third-party seller, but if you were interested in collecting all of those figures, you might check at Amazon. Alright, that about does it for today. This has been Christian with Brick Life Crisis. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave us a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.